Imagine you're grabbing your morning coffee, the same spot you've been going to for years. It's bustling, filled with people trying to start their day. But today, something unexpected happens. A heated argument breaks out near the counter. The air thickens with tension as voices escalate. And then, in an act that stuns everyone in the cafe, a cup of hot coffee is thrown at someone. Who could have possibly deserved this? What could have sparked such an incident? But the real question isn't who's involved, it's who they are. Stick around, because this story takes a turn you won't see coming. And trust me, by the end, you'll want to have your say in the comments. Today's story is one of authority misused, lessons learned, and unexpected revelations. It begins in a small town, where the police department holds significant sway over the community. Among its ranks is Officer Ray Dixon, a man known for his brash attitude and controversial interactions. Over the years, Dixon has built a reputation for profiling people based on how they look, dress, or even speak. Some call him old school, but others see his actions for what they truly are: abuse of power. Now picture this. It's a crisp Monday morning. The local cafe is bustling. People are coming and going, lost in their routines. In walks a woman who appears unassuming, but carries herself with quiet confidence. She's new in town, and judging by the way she pauses to take in the space, she's here for the first time. She orders her coffee, steps aside to wait, and that's when Officer Dixon walks in. Dixon strolls up to the counter, scanning the room like he owns it. He spots the woman standing near him and gives her a once-over. Something about her seems to irritate him. Is it her demeanor, her appearance, or is it just the fact that she's not rushing to acknowledge him? No one knows for sure, but what happens next leaves no room for doubt. As the barista calls out the woman's name to hand her the coffee, Dixon interjects. "Hold up," he says loudly. "Is that for her?" The barista nods, confused. Dixon steps closer to the woman, his voice laced with accusation. "You think you can just cut in line like that?" The cafe falls silent. All eyes are now on this strange confrontation. The woman raises an eyebrow, calmly replying, "I didn't cut. I've been waiting." Her tone is steady, but Dixon doesn't back down. "You people think you can do whatever you want," he sneers, grabbing the cup from the barista. Before anyone can react, he throws the steaming coffee directly at her. Gasps echo through the cafe. The woman doesn't scream or lash out. Instead, she pulls out a handkerchief and dabs her shirt, now soaked with coffee. Looking Dixon straight in the eye, she says, "Is that how you treat everyone, or just me?" Dixon smirks, his arrogance on full display. "I call it keeping the peace." The tension in the room is unbearable, but the woman doesn't flinch. She simply nods, pulls out her phone, and makes a call. Moments later, the cafe door swings open, and two uniformed officers walk in. But they're not there for the woman. They're there for Dixon. "Officer Ray Dixon," one of them says, "you're coming with us." Dixon looks bewildered. "What is this?" he demands. The woman steps forward, pulling out a badge from her pocket. "I'm Chief Angela Grant," she says, her voice firm but composed, "and you're suspended, effective immediately." The entire cafe is stunned into silence. Dixon stammers, trying to explain himself, but Chief Grant cuts him off. "Your actions today were unacceptable, but they're part of a larger pattern I've been reviewing since I took this position. Your abuse of authority ends now." Over the following weeks, the community learns more about Chief Grant. She's not just new to town, she's a reformer, brought in to address long-standing issues within the department. Dixon's suspension becomes a turning point, sparking conversations about accountability and respect within the force. Chief Grant doesn't just stop at reprimanding Dixon. She initiates training programs, community outreach events, and open forums to rebuild trust between the police and the people they serve. As for Dixon, he faces an internal investigation. Some might see his fall from grace as overdue justice, while others view it as a chance for him to reflect and change. Chief Grant, meanwhile, continues to lead with integrity, proving that real leadership isn't about exerting power, it's about serving others. This story reminds us that every action has consequences, and sometimes the people we underestimate are the ones we should respect the most. Officer Dixon thought he could act without accountability. What he didn't realize was that the woman he disrespected was not only his superior, but also someone determined to make a difference. So, what do you think? Was Dixon's punishment fair? What would you have done if you were in Chief Grant's shoes? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There are more powerful stories like this one coming your way. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.